Hello there, I'm Yvonne de Celis, and I'm coming to you today on YDCtv. It is Sunday, it's June 21st, and it's just a little bit after 2:30 p.m., and I'm here to do some energy healing exercises to help you not feel so down or stressed or anxious. I'm trying to show you ways to get rid of anger, stress, and depression. Couple of notes. I was trained by a Thai at the Academy of Energy Healing. That's where I got my certification from as a Reiki practitioner and an energy healer. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera. I am not an Eden energy medicine specialist. I really wish I was. I discovered energy healing through Donna Eden. I absolutely adore her. I think she's fantastic. And as I said, I discovered energy healing and energy medicine through her. I was not able to afford to become an Eden energy medicine specialist. I couldn't afford the cost, so I ended up attending Academy of Energy Healing instead. So I'm going to be kind of toggling onto the videos I've seen by Eden energy medicine specialist and Donna Eden herself. I'll actually put a link to Donna Eden's video. She's doing something right now called the 28-Day Joy Challenge. And what that is it's a set of, I believe it's 6 routines that you can do. I'm not going to do every single one of them, but I'm going to do several. I'm going to do one which is an alternate version of Expelling the Venom. I wrote a list, so sorry I'm not making complete eye contact. I just don't want to forget any of the things I'm going to be doing today. So one is going to be an alternate version of Expelling the Venom, which is a way of getting rid of or releasing anger. Also, we're going to be doing something close to the zip up. It's a way of pulling your energy up and locking it in. We're going to connect heaven and earth. We're going to do something else called the Ming Meng Power Pose. We're going to follow that up with Bringing Joy Up, and we're going to end it with another exercise called Heaven Rushing In. Another logistical piece for my friends who are not religious at all or who are anti-religious. You don't have to think of those exercises as heaven rushing in or connecting heaven and earth. I have had people complain to me about those names. Those are just what these routines are called. You can call it whatever you wish, whatever works for you, because we're not actually pulling heaven in, we're pulling in positive energy. So you can think of it that way. I'm going to show you all those routines. One other logistical piece is proper energy healing breathing. The best way to breathe is breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth if you can. I know that's not always possible for people. People do have breathing difficulties. If you can't breathe in through your nose or out through your mouth, breathe however is comfortable to you. The most important thing for our purposes is to have your tongue touching the roof of your mouth whenever you inhale. There's several reasons for doing this, and sorry for my friends who are sick of hearing me explain this, but I once had someone tell me that Reiki practitioners don't like to give their secrets away, and that's not what this is. It's not a secret. The reason you put your tongue at the roof of your mouth, there's several, but for our purposes, it's to avoid getting dry mouth. It's to unlock the chambers between the chakras, and it's a very de-stressful breathing exercise. It's a way to de-stress. And also, it focuses you to focus on your breathing and not let your thoughts go every which way. There are other reasons besides that, but for our intents and purposes, that's the reason for us. And also, last but certainly not least, might need to take an occasional water break. I get very dehydrated, and also energy healing and Reiki both are very dehydrating, probably because they manipulate your energies literally. So you can actually get dehydrated just doing these exercises. It's dehydrating for both the practitioner and the person who is being treated. So just keep that in mind. Drink lots of water, stay cool, and let's begin. I'm going to start out with Expelling the Venom. Like I said, these are all alternate versions, and I'm also doing these exercises for people who cannot do these things standing. All of the exercises I'm about to do, you can do sitting, you can do lying down, or you can do standing. I'm going to do pretty much every exercise here seated because I want my friends who are in wheelchairs to see that they can do these exercises too. So remember, you can do these exercises standing if you want. Do what works for you. The first one I'm going to do, I'm going to just show you, this is an alternate way of expelling the venom. You want to bring your hands in front of you and make fists out of them. Think about something that's really been bugging you. If you're really ticked off about something, you're really just irritated, put whatever it is that's making you angry into your hands and make them into fists and just hold them in front of you. And now let's do the breathing. Let's take a breath in And on the breath out, bring your arms around, flail them around, and go over the head. And now do an in-breath. And now you're going to slowly breathe out through the mouth. And as you breathe out, we're going to bring the fists down. And as they go down in front, let the fists out and let whatever's in your hands out and shake it out in front of you. So I'm going to start this one again. Let's do this again, and I'm not going to talk quite as much this time. So we're going to do this one more time. Hands in front. Make fists. You can either have them this way or this way, whatever feels better to you, but make those fists. Put whatever's really getting to you into those fists. Curl them up really tight. Shake them out. And rub your hands together, shake them out. That way any other negative energy that you may have picked up is not going to go into your hand chakras. So again, shake them out. We're going to do the zip up now. So you're going to put your hands together at your pubic bone. And now we're going to breathe up. And as we breathe up, think of your hands as a zipper. You're zipping up, literally up, up, up to your lower lip, and then lock it in. Let's do that again. So once again, pubic bone. And then shake your hands out, rub them together, shake them out again. Again, you can just shake them off if you want to get rid of that bad energy, but I always do the rubbing together and shaking out. So that was the zip up. We're now just going to do connecting heaven and earth. So rub your hands together just for a few seconds. Just want to get your hands kind of warm here. Again, this exercise is called connecting heaven and earth. So we're going to just bring our hands in front of us in prayer position. And the first thing you want to do, and whether you start on the left side or the right side, again, is up to you. I'm going to start on my left. So it might look like I'm doing my right side. If it looks reversed, it's because it's on camera. So you're going to breathe in and bring your left arm or left hand up and your right hand down. And I'm going to back up because I want the camera to show exactly what I want to say, hand up. You want the hand that's going up to be flat up with the palm of your hand pointed at the sky. The hand that's down should be pointed down to the ground. What we're doing is when you breathe in here, you're going to picture the energy going in through your hand chakra, going down your arm, and then when you breathe out, it's going to go down the other arm and out. So you're literally taking energy from up above, pulling it in and down through your system, down the other arm, and sending the rest of that energy back down into the earth. So you can think of it as bringing the energy into you, healing and cleansing yourself, but then bring it back down to bless the earth. Think of it that way. So let's try this one more time, and again, I won't talk quite as much. So again, forgive the talking, but I just want to make sure I get enough information out to you so that you know exactly what we're doing here. So I'm going to back up a little bit here. Once again, I'm going to say rub hands together to get them nice and warm. Prayer pose. And now let's start off, and this time I'm actually going to do, this is my right hand, I'm going to do my right side first this time, so okay. And on the in-breath, I'm going to reach out, up above, I'm going to look up at the hand that's pointing at the sky, and then I'm going to look down at the other hand as the energy goes down my other arm. And on the out-breath, I'm expelling that energy down to the earth below. And then to the other side. My headphones, unfortunately, are falling off. Pardon me for a moment. Sorry. Anyway, so now look up to the other side. You can either look up or you can keep your eyes closed. That's really up to you. Breathe in. Bring that energy in through that other hand chakra. Let it go down to the other arm and to the other hand chakra, out to the earth. And you can do this again. So let's just do this one more time. So right side first. Up on the right, down on the left. And one more switch to the other hand, to the other side. And on this one, this last breath, you want to just bring your hands down and you want to droop down. And I know you're not going to be able to see me, so I'm going to stand. You want to just let your hands drop. Point them to the floor, let your arms just hang. And then slowly come back up, and you can make figure eights with your hands. And figure eight up to over the head, and then when it's up above, just let your hands go down slowly. And that is connecting heaven and earth. Sorry again for not being able to show everything in full view, but unfortunately I can't change the orientation of the camera, and I can't back up far enough, so I really hope you were able to see enough of that, but I am going to go to the next move from here. I am also going to, as I said before, though, I'm going to put a link to Donna Eden's video for the Joy Challenge, because she does the full exercises. She does it from start to finish. It's very easy to follow, so I am going to put a link to her video somewhere within this video, as well as into the description for it. But the next one is the Min Meng Power Pose. Find your Min Meng spot. It's opposite your belly button. It's on your back. You can put your thumbs on your hips, but what you want to do is opposite the belly button, in the spot on the back here. This is the Min Meng spot right here. It's kind of opposite the sacrum in the front. This is the sacrum, so it's down here, right at the top of the sacrum. So again, it's right opposite the belly button at the back. So this is the Min Meng spot. This is where you want to keep your hands. You want to keep them on your Min Meng, but then you want to put your elbows in the back together. Pinch them together as much as you can. Might be a little bit hard to do. You're not trying to make your elbows touch each other, because I don't think too many people can do that, but you want to just pinch them together as much as you can. And again, you can do this position standing, seated. I don't know if you can do this one lying down. It's going to be kind of hard to do this one seated, but I don't know that this is one you can do lying down. So again, you want to just keep your elbows together. Hold it for a few more seconds. Let's just take a couple of breaths. And one more. And then from there, you want to just slide your hands down to the glutes, and then come around to the front, go down where the hips are, and hold the sacrum in the front. And from here, we're going to bring the joy up. So keep your hands at the sacrum down below. And what you want to do here is, this is one we're going to hopefully activate joy. Just when you breathe in, let your hands go up, and trace a heart around your pecs. Come back down to the sacrum. And breathe in. Trace that heart. Down again, and one last time. And that's it for bringing joy up. This brings the energy up and expels the negative energy out on the way back down. And you can do this one as many times as you want. This also stimulates the radiant circuits, which can activate the physical feelings you experience when you experience joy. So do this one as many times as you wish. And if you want to add to this, one other thing that's kind of nice, or you can add this to the zip up. When you're coming up like this, it sometimes helps to go all the way up above, and then to just let your hands drop. That's a good one too. And then you can always do the zip up, go all the way up past the head, and then back down to the bottom. And you can always just keep zipping up if you wish. You can do this one as many times as you want. And then when you're done, just rub your hands together, shake them out. We're going to do one last one. I just want to show you guys how to do the heaven rushing in. And again, you can think of this as energy rushing in. You're filling yourself up with healing, loving energy. This is the very last one. So one last time, rub your hands together, get them nice and warm, swing them out, and then to go into the prayer pose, prayer position. And heaven rushing in, what you want to do is you just bring your hands up and above your head and breathe in. And when you're breathing in, think of the light from the sun. Think of the sun as mother. Think of the sun bringing that energy pouring in through your crown chakra, and breathe that in. Breathe the energy in through the crown chakra, into the third eye, throat, heart. From heart, it's solar plexus, sacrum, and the last one is the root chakra. So again, it's root at the genitals, sacrum, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. So when you're picturing this energy coming in from above, picture it coming in through your crown chakra, through the spirit, through the crown chakra, and fill yourself in with that warmth and love and light. And just scoop it all in and just bring it down into your heart chakra. And if you need more, swoop up again and just take as much as you need. You can hold it as long as you want, or some people say they experience a tingling sensation, or you might experience a heat sensation in your hand. Once you feel that, just pull it all in, scoop it into your heart chakra. And when you're ready, just shake out. And again, rub your hands together, shake them out. And that's pretty much everything. I hope that's very helpful to you. Thank you, as always, for coming to my channel. I will be back soon as I can. So if you have any requests, anything you'd like to see me cover here, please put them in the comments down below. And be on the lookout. I will eventually add a link to Donna Eden's video. She did the very first one for the Joy Challenge. So I will put a link to that within this video, and I will also put it into the description as soon as I possibly can. Thank you, as always, for coming and listening to me babble. I really do hope that was helpful to you. Please, again, let me know in the comments down below. And also, even if you're just saying hello, if you want to leave me a note, that would be wonderful. I'm really worried about everybody with the virus right now. With or without the virus, I'm just worried about people because I know everyone's really on edge right now. So I'm hoping that helps you. And sorry.